Recently, I started reading Warren Berger's A More Beautiful Question. This book discusses the power of inquiry and how questions can spark breakthrough ideas. All of this talk about questions really got me thinking of myself. Can I consider myself a questioner? I participated in a 5-minute question quickfire, reflecting on my practice. The questions in purple are the ones I came up with in my 5 minutes, and the ones in pink are more that came along as I finished reading Berger's 3rd chapter. As I looked at these questions and tried to organize them, my first instinct was to arrange them as either personal questions or general questions. Doing this, I noticed that my personal questions were topics that I was much more interested in and hoped to further question. However, these two categories were pretty broad still. I then decided I wanted to look more at who would be affected by these questions, the teacher, the student, or the community. It is important to notice who is going to be affected by your questions and of what significance those mean to those people. As I was arranging these questions, I noticed that there were some questions that linked together the teacher and the student category. For example, as a teacher, how can I discuss controversial topics with my students? This will in turn affect the students with the question, what if they are uncomfortable, or what if are they even understanding the topic, or are they too young? Finally, I looked at the arrangement based on types of questions. Why, what, and how. During the sort, I also had to add an other category, as I came across 2 other questions. As I was doing this, I came across a how question that really stood out to me. How can I discuss controversial topics with my students? Thinking back to Berger's why, what if, how sequence, I wanted to take this a step back to open my mind by asking why are controversial topics so hard to discuss? Berger explained his why, what if, how sequence of questioning and how this progression provides a process that keeps you moving forward, or as a design thinker put it, even if you don't know what you're doing, you still know what to do. From my pile of questions, there are 3 why questions that really stood out to me. Why are controversial topics so hard to discuss? Why do schools and standardized testing encourage the memorization of facts? And why are some students hesitant to raise their hands? I now plan to take these questions through Berger's why, what if, how process to explore my inquiries and come closer to a possible solution, benefiting myself as an educator in the future.